Openya friend said Frank Boy, a former player for Chelsea, and he looks very concerned with the situation of Chelsea. Was say Zinedine Zidane would be a very good idea for Chelsea. I will be very pleased. So in case Chelsea air appointee Openya friend Zidane or not very very pleased. But listen, Zidane for Chelsea.
Well, omo team omo are they willing to make the decision?
Omo they still not coach.
And he say omo ta coach next year. It doesn't matter who is available. What you say? Say Pep Clan is available. Say any other coach be available. Na omo team ni omo dia. Those that are supposed to make the decision. Say sila omo tie airport here. Andy oye hu hwe nye. But coach in so there what one man you can you have a support no omo kan sare nyina no mo ye adwuma wo chi o omo kan che so you have your support nyina no mo ye adwuma wo chi you have their support until say on be find your replacement and say omunya replacement they will never say you don't have their support omo kan da but whilst they are giving your support no say resource ni nko ya sa period na enkoyie no na underground omo ye adwuma per replacement
entesa hana enkoyie ni apamude
na say yasake Thomas Tuchel ni 2 days any appointee Graham Potter tisa we sure say omni Graham Potter anka sentie before they sack Thomas Tuchel sa na me bia ekoso eti we coach na your management your team owners Eka say you have their support, you have their supporter, and to sustain that support, any resource. So resource are ma ebedu stage you know omo sabejini. In fact, the supporters may even force them into taking a decision. Ebi omo kasa kura ebi anko mumpe. Ahead day na utimi kacho say Southampton, the poorest team so far in the English Premier League, ashe Chelsea back to back. We have Premier League table no so. Southampton for a winning only 5 matches season we against Chelsea. Now, maybe at Chelsea Dano, having spent over £600 million, we are not talking about Chelsea winning the league. Or spending £600 million in just one season now, you should be fighting for the league title. But Rose said Chelsea is rather fighting for a top 4, which rather is not even easy for them to achieve. Because and they Tottenham Hotspur in that 4th position, or more 42 points. Chelsea Tosu Edu, our 31 points. The points gap between Chelsea and the Tottenham Hotspur now, or not that 4th position, 11 points, 15 games remaining. It's extremely possible. See a very season, near teams about Champions League next season. Every the England national the English Premier League, not Chelsea in Kahun. How do you make this a justification? Say I make it this kind of investment na £600 million. Say Chelsea and Timmy any league in the Kurana and that is forgiving. Ebe team they achawo mu. But they want to find check Graham Potter and they say ebe we season na Chelsea and qualify for top 4. And upon America, we say we manager bia na nka obaye na nka problem say ba na first say who progress ah. Because they man because we are seeing progress. Graham Potter the obaye no na results in the year. The first 3 games Chelsea scored 7 goals. But I'm saying check. What if me Chelsea cry the last time one Chelsea even pick a win. Now saying results never na and the Odin one tiasie Chelsea ni Liverpool no mabo 0-0. Chelsea ni Fulham and 0-0. Chelsea ni West Ham now mabo 1-1. Chelsea ni Dortmund na Dortmund Chelsea 1-0. Na Chelsea any Southampton onya the league in fact season way Upetima I consider goals pa at Bournemouth I consider 44. We Bournemouth through on more. Southampton I consider more goals 40 goals. Chelsea both here against such a team. Now Chelsea and even 1 goal there. And the Udri one enye ye 2023 mu Chelsea about 10 games. Those 10 games Chelsea winning just 1 pet. Chelsea winning 1 pet. Now 5 games at twice na Chelsea about 5 games Chelsea say 1 goal pet. And then 1 goal was against West Ham 1-1. Because omni Fulham man say Chelsea ni any Liverpool man say and omni West Ham 1-1. When West Ham 1-1 we and then the Okolusu 1-0 to Dortmund. And then was Lusu 1-0. So 5 games you see say this is Chelsea's problem. But every week biano see yeba ni preview and I say review of the week now. We talk about the same problem Chelsea team. And we don't see the manager solving it. Nyamiano Ukraine they will say it lip service. And kind of man say you have their support, you have their support. But one improve a performance, now results end to me improve, and it's very difficult for them to maintain. A very stage, the supporters will push for your out. It's a bit me you
and Shani Mana Shasi about around your friends Thiago Silva wife Bella Silva. Samubenya na yina mumfanto so na yen se di siete. Obi almost that is a negative post towards manager friends Graham Potter. And Obi ko posti he said, can you ask Silva to coach our club himself, because we have a deadbeat tactless coach who doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't even understand this is Chelsea Football Club. He thinks he's still at Brighton. And we had Bella Silva, the wife of Thiago Silva, Okwalaike ASR post we. Then we focus and Christian said the owners of the club because Yama manager at the time, like we are seeing say Graham Potter as enya a season or no abe pre-season with the players or matter the amount no unya season or no abe started with pre-season now we're running into the season and even nyina be kuyi but here Chris said the okay no ebedu na supporters no anger ebeba no now the owners of the club no
supporters you coach said they be supporters on players supporters in fact they have so much power ebedu stage now supporters catch owners and say when you ported there, we are not coming to the stadium. They will force them into making that decision. And you know, supporters so muja, so more kasa. It is in the interest of the coach. So let me improve performances. Because honestly speaking, such as in team show Bia Andy, Nanya Southampton, especially when they were playing at Stamford Bridge. Unabo fie. Team show Liverpool betima Jatum. Team ensure Man City maybe betimi dia chow. Team show Abia Arsenal betimi dia chow. But if you go against Southampton there, not at all costs within by any means possible, not at least any win biano. Let's say Chelsea etiminya win not trend any pressure na air ban no etiminya reverse no. Now etiminya Southampton will fear. Your next game is an away game to Tottenham Hotspur. How guarantee are we say we to win this game no? So when etiminya win game na every week biano. Chelsea chance of playing the top four no na very wide no because na me aduma next week so when me answer Southampton on me answer Tottenham Hotspur na Tottenham Hotspur win Tottenham Hotspur increase gap no from 11 points to 14 points. How then do they close the gap? Me say a be quite unthinkable. Say be we season no having invested this much Chelsea are new league na new news but Chelsea are not top four after so much investment and a big news. So much disappointment. And
Graham Potter betting at anything around. But this is also and Drew say people just as supporters will do anything in their capacity say get you because they don't see any change and start fully any maba. Mame Chelsea managers any games some boy any points are no more you waiting free I say because Graham Potter the and just as I said managers do na games on about a door so change Graham Potter. And when you waiting for us na you Graham Potter there and Christian over there that screen is here. Graham Potter 17 matches, 5 wins, 6 drawn games, 6 losses. Win percentage 29.4. Over Ian Potterfield 29 matches, 9 wins, 10 drawn games, 10 losses, 31.0%. And the list goes on. Even Andreas Villas-Boas, one of the managers are now no Chelsea supporters are happy with. Or on no crown Diana. Villas-Boas about 27 games, or win 13, or draw 7, lose 7. None a win percentage near 48.1. Frank Lampard, 57 matches, 28 wins, 11 drawn games. 18 matches and Olusuye and a hard one thing common about all these coaches they say even with a higher win percentage all of them were sacked at a point in time.
Yes,
the
only difference is that management have changed, ownership have changed. Say Roman Abramovich papa nkokoda da
look up to naba
nkokoda we win percentage of all these coaches. Andreas Villas-Boas and the win percentage you say
Villas-Boas is 48.1.
He was sacked. Emmanuel Koye, Frank Lampard, Chelsea legend. Yaka say Chelsea all-time top scorer. Frank Lampard or midfielder. And yet Didier Drogba. And yet all the strikers that Chelsea are producing in the past. Yaka Chelsea all-time top scorer. Frank Lampard or a legend for the club. You know, Oba as manager, as coach, you know, the legendary status, you know, and Timian Savino. When performances were very bad, he was gone. You know, so our trend, especially club now coaching now, and how omuni akuma omuni adaje for coaches now. Nyamianu nukreni Graham Potter there. Me so say e be a new the new managers no emfan sake no because some sake na it doesn't make sense why they sack the previous manager.
Thomas Tuchel.
Edison sake Thomas Tuchel because e be on the hormone maybe performance no will have improved, but wait there. They will say you have their support, but in his own interest. So I give an person betimi what was why there and as a matter of urgency we improve performance and the results.
Yeah, now you hear how things will turn out for Graham Potter and in the Chelsea team, and very disturbing for Chelsea supporters. But Premier League, you know, so Erling Haaland the lead goes right.
Yes.
Now, son, we swap out. Players are missing a lot of chances. Players are missing a lot of big chances. Most big chances missed in the Premier League. As you can see the boy here, and over listener, Erling Haaland, I'm missing 18 big chances. Darwin Núñez, I'm missing 16 big chances. Ivan Toney, I'm missing 13. Mohamed Salah, I'm missing 12, and Gabriel Jesus, and so I'm missing 11.
Last week, Namiti Haaland, I think it's a DSTV after weekend's game, no, preview, review the previous week matches, no, on DSTV. And then Busani say, I think it's no on Alan Shearer and an interview, no, and Alan Shearer Busani said, "You go to Nawashen, why are dear pa?" But Ubusani said, "Ujis and Kubit Mash more na." The player admitted. Say even though say, but this was how many goals? 26 goals, right? Before so best I interview, no, I said 25 goals. 25 goals no a standard in the past 4 years obian for more than 23 goals any Premier League goal kinder 23 22 22 23 obian go beyond even 23 your more season in we so there's a high possibility see in season no I say 30 or more goals in the Premier League but what admit say or had chances be what 12 na he could have done more so if a player and he was at 25 goals I think it's 32 goals in all competition. Now you born abaso. No ankasa ejia tum say he could have done more there. Me so ankasa ejia tum say maybe there's an aspect of his game where he will need to improve. Say be or improve air finishing and rock romo hear the game chema man be omni not chance for us no. So bo chance to go to papa. Console the boy in ampa but when improve finishing and ready on your one goal pa and can see timi win the game no.
Okay.
Was 25 goals there. But the Premier League no so there they will look at other ways to also bring you down. We cry them in whom time yes I start to be that. So we are share goals no. Ni asa ko table say omo masa bo chance atogu no honestly lady. Eba goals ayasha we number 1. The atogu so a say number 1. Tiba bia ni hu bom.
Yeah, Paul. Yeah, bro kakra na ye fa the account to aso.
Yeah, the first start ne define Erling Haaland a chess striker crowd here. It tells you say opposition so well. Ojina ye ne ball movement. A chess Erling Haaland it create a lot of chances man because who check a coin of us share goals. Number of goals are share. Near side the stats we but say Erling Haaland I say chances do it tells you so nya chances ni bebre. But the important thing, and it's a chance to ya no any day. Ne touch. A coin of us to receive balls. A ya check it. How Otimi finding the back of the net. Clearly, also I said that design for goals. And to such a person, Obenya chances ni bebre. Obesha do duana, but the more we said do duano, the more so na we say no. And to compare no with Darwin Núñez. Ubon say when you 18 chances, big chances I was saying no. Darwin Núñez and 16 chances I was saying no. No kwa check it the no na she any the Darwin Núñez ashe. Clearly, Ubon say two different strikers. Baku nim go she pa. Baku bogu chance o she. Ana baku she e chance o bogu. And Ellen Bro Haaland. The needful. The no in games. So sometimes normal. Strikers. Mpempi. Omuna chances ne ball mu. Enti Abra Casemiro free Real Madrid. Ako play for Manchester United. Now omu ye ni interview no. Oso onu na juma. And he say or say niema in midfield. Or a destructive type of midfielder. On share goals. And to ono no untimi fa goals and describe no. And I untimi fa goals and can ono ne wansem. Do betimi de aka ne wansem no midfield play. Ni ro na Obono. Oboni say. So it's about Ellen Brotala. Say yeah, Bobo no boni do the final third as a striker. Na juma ni so be gina ye no de ball na to atenem. And it's normal to strikers. Say opposition ye no oje ball na the more now all shano. Ebi be ball be say no. Entia na normal in the football game. Kakra bi on Chelsea Andy. Chelsea a results oriented club. Chelsea bobo kono edrum pempen so bia omo bobo na domani dia chane so betima win games before Sir Thomas Tuchel leba na Frank Lampard nene o na niam ankoye entene ensema eba yete say amanfo ebubo coaches bidin no abra na Frank Lampard no sa na ne ebubo coaches din entinya wanwa so obi beka say Zinedine Zidane omukofa ne ba office be pleased with Zidane appointment. Your coaches be to say Pochettino and so ofie. A lot of coaches and they ofie and a free nekoi say results na ma definitely ya beti bebre. Ya who say Thomas Tuchel na Graham Potter ebe fa adwuma ni free no no adwuma no aye no ediama Chelsea no yet he was fired. Thomas Tuchel is a coach or Champions League edema Chelsea Bobo Kuono. No ya pa in the English Premier League. Before that Thomas Tuchel bano under Frank Lampard. Then your man shut down koye. But Tuchel ba no enyama se sai. Before say OJ Champions League. OJ Champions League ni we. Aye into different season. You will say enyama se kakra performance no decline kakra and under the ownership of Abramovich adi adwuma free nsem but difference na ne say Graham Potter by under new ownership bianca under Abramovich with the stats and as a Christian Demaye glance through Chelsea games now. Obo say Chelsea about 10 matches only one win Romania extended to 14 matches Obo say be 2 wins Romania so it also say a result oriented club day in and day out all both games are open results and they are not scoring it don't say win imprint if not that say Chelsea and she goes Chelsea and Timena wins all this news beba bebre and same bebre na beba new names beba bontain Thomas Tuchel one je krombe saka so mon kofa ne mra
okay
it's normal
yeah to also have Pure 95.7 FM yeah live on Facebook Pure FM TV you go so the Pure Afternoon Sports na dey ba yen fiam na name ref ne FVSM no and to also now still Ghana eguso morning Christian Achutwa Samen just as I said no say yaremu images of Abedi Pela mama enhwe said this here na ewie the family of Abedi so ewremu ewo Christian Achu ne family house one so echo morning with abusuanity any the legendary Abedi Peli and one in the family and ewremu ewo Christian Achu ne family house so eko he say obekwa akosere busuafo na de ekos no omoso etimi akoboa ma bibia nso etima ye kamante no Abedi Peli and in the family dem ye sure say as and when I'm running no we have more about former players even current players or more around that and omo intima make your way to the airport but this time no be kwa visit abusuafo no na omahwe said niema enso esiete enra ena yenu Christian Achune body enso be drew oman Ghana na Ghana mampani abedi akiri Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia na owo airport wona odin sambakra etudwa akiri mu se aban no hwese omo ebetimi ama a befitting barrier ede ama Christian Achu because Achu ebra obeboye wa asasi so no dodo na no oboye enso ede boa oman Ghana yentie se de omampanyia abedi akiri ede nsem ede tudwa.
The Minister for Information, Minister for Sanitation and Water Resources, the Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration, the Deputy Minister for Sports, Ghana's ambassador to Turkey and Ghana, the Secretary. It is a very sad day that we are here to receive the mortal remains of our brother, our son, our husband, our uncle. The tragedy that occurred in Turkey about a week ago was one that was devastating. And that Christian Achu would be found alive. We hoped against hope. For every day that passed, we prayed and prayed. But alas, when he was found, he was no more. I'd like to take this opportunity on behalf of the President and the government to extend our sincere condolences to the Chasam family. Achu's twin sister and his brother accompanied him from Turkey home. I'd like to extend my condolences to all of them and their entire family for this deep loss. I'd also like to extend my condolences to the footballing fraternity. Achu played for the Black Stars and he was much loved and we will sorely miss him. I'd like to extend my condolences to the Ghana Supporters Union and to all Ghanaians for this loss. It is a painful loss, a very painful one. But as the good Lord says in the good book, that from him we came and to him shall we return.
Ghana mampanya bedi achiri Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia and yetene kanana Prosper Harrisonado wano General Secretary for the Ghana Football Association. Also chem say football fraternity so ebete achiri with aban na ekwan opeso omfa so na Christian Achutwa Sam said mampanya bedi achiaka omoma na befitting barrier no football fraternity no enso ebete achiri.
The Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Dr. Bawumia, Honorable Ministers of State herein gathered, other dignitaries from government, I stand here on behalf of the football family, both in Ghana and the rest of the world, as we receive the remains of our dear brother and for many our son. From the football family, we want to send our condolences to the immediate family, the wife and children, and indeed the entire external family. It is with great sadness that we stand here today. There lies a son of Ghana who brought a lot of joy to our hearts. Outside the field of play, he contributed and touched a lot of lives with his good deeds. And in the past few days, we've heard so many that he did without broadcasting it. And many are sharing testimonies about how he supported and helped them. We are reminded of the joy he brought to us. And on that note, the football family would stand shoulder to shoulder with family and indeed the government of Ghana, so that together we will give a befitting burial to our star who brought joy to our hearts. Thank you very much.
Yes, I know Dr. Nasa Prosper Harrison Adoasqua, one General Secretary for the FE, and Yetinikan Maso Konadu, now ono assistant to Coach Kwesi Apia, and no more Juma Ebuayema Christian Achu, and so 8 million ever the Black Stars of Ghana. But watching Maxo Konadu Achichimu, how omo etun sade free Achu any Achu Baeno. A kind of us a handle our Black Stars.
He's a guy I know very, 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 very well. You know, initially from the beginning, when my former boss, Kwesi Apia, told me about Achu, and then we started him. I remember Kwaku bringing his clips to me. I looked at Christian Achu. He was done in Portugal, I think. Watching, I said, "How is this boy a Ghanaian?" So I put a bit of a pressure on my boss to bring this boy. And when he came, Ghanaians were all happy. Kwesi Apia brought Achu to the national team. We won that match massively at the Massive Sports Stadium, and from then it became a household name in the industry. He was an instant hit. Apart from that, you know, he never gets angry on the field of play. I remember quite well that when we were in Miami and the training ground just before the 2014 World Cup, he had a misunderstanding with one player. I don't want to mention his name. And later he got angry and wanted to, like, he was throwing his hands about that he would even leave and go home. And I went to his room and, you know, spoke to him, and finally he was laughing. So you could see that when anybody gets angry, there's something he can, or there's a reaction he can put up that, you know, he's a human being. But I never I saw Achu getting angry out of nothing. And one funny thing, when we were in camp, most of the time, this thing you can even call Asamoah and ask him. Asamoah told us that anytime this boy is in good shape, he picks the ball and you can smell a goal coming. That is how I know. So John was behind him when we went to the restaurant. You pick a plate, John will pick a plate. I take this, you take that. This don't eat, this don't eat, that don't eat. That is not to say that he didn't know what to eat. He was somebody who ate a bit more than the normal human being, because he burns energy very quick, very, very fast. So he eats like he burns the energy. But at a point in time, he got to know that we have to limit all this things through the support of his senior players. There are you, Asamoah. I clearly saw that they were on him not to put too much stuff in his stomach, just to do the job for all of us. These were jokes that we were all creating in camp, and we were very, very happy to come together.
Okay, I know Coach Maxwell Konadu any attending Kano on our branch here, friends, Christian. I think no dey gusua to say but Isaac Minta and Rabo Epai to go said my Adriana Stars against Atofuk. Minta say Adriana Stars ebeji Ghana Premier League.
League in the ebeji. Yeah players na kasi I say because me first time I made ba can say though my Bobby pen but I don't know as a anase na ti ama me nya kwan ne garanti. Me akwa first me can say me first me second year me be there. Me person me so me tro be in the history of Adriana books say bia team J league say na branch has got amita account. I adwin say I feel league ni there. Ya beji home away ya say beji points ni.
Listen, my memory of when
Christian Achu and say untimi can be bi It's a Bible no cross the BCB emphasis the Nyankopon. Enti asida de be Nyankopon for giving us such a humble soul. Na ni watch no ensema eba nyina ya dansidie amanfo di no dansi papa. Anyhow wonderful he was as a human being. Andy, he was born in 1992, right? Enti Achu answered nyini sa. But America Krabia 31 years in boa. America Krabia utimi di was atiatifo asa so no. He made sure say he left a legacy. That is the most important thing. Okay, Bible na. Why pa ni nyini o Bible mu? Metusela me boa.
Yeah.
But Metusela won say no Bible can ne ho asɛm pɛ because of his age yɛnka ne ho asɛm biara biem yesu ba wiase bɛdi how many years 33 years yesu na ɔba wiase bɛdi 33 years no ne ho nsɛm a wɔ bible mu no ɛdɔɔso sene Metusela ɔbɛnyi kyɛ wɔ wiase nipa nyinaa King Solomon Andy sɛ bible mu nyinaa yɛsi nipa a wonim nyansa paa no wɔanyina nu papa yɛfrɛ no Metusela. So it doesn't matter how long you lived and also how short you lived, you can still make a mark. And Christian Achu made sure say the 31 years obedi was assassino, he has left a legacy. Yeah, kase nyina no. And mpado do na share chuda. And me know crime, yes, say personally, we never met him closely.
Yeah.
The only time he share chu a bia obobo Emma Blasters at the Kumasi Sports Stadium and now the Accra Sports Stadium. But see any personal encounter, yeah, be that. But from afar, near money bro boy, you know, Emma Obada Ghana for Akumaso. So I think that the man is gone. The baby and the only team man at he is dead and gone forever. But the consolation is that we are true papa, and also we are true nearby, Bema, they are true twin sister, no, and in the men, the only consolation Benyan said they should sit back on. No munti and some amount for kafra a kafa chu. At least a bit ma console almost say a brand any bear we asino or mobile brefin. Skaka crania made it 2 in 7 sono or chema esun mobile forso. And I think that is the biggest legacy what me leave behind. Na yensu be being film uti wiase otenhunu anibre bebebe no and the emfa nkosi baby a. Edu stage bi no and na me hwe darling Paul start bia oye any status. Say Oshe FK in how many seconds? 45 seconds. At a critical stage, you the panel. Na oka wunya. Now die wunya. Samre onta designer when wunya. The most important thing was your life. Accident ni siwi no. Then we are not looking for nipa cars. Nye nipa die o see ye.
ATM card.
And what was important was looking for human life. Young value life more than any other thing. And then you catch was there one heard in quanto this catua. Somebody who choose money over bankwa. But do critical stage, you know, people are choosing their life over their properties. I think the biggest lesson all of us might begin to learn from. It doesn't matter how short you live in this planet on this planet. You can still make a mark and leave a legacy. Biggest lesson we can all learn from the Atu Achuno. On-side maybe he is gone. But the biggest consolation is that Achu leave a marker. Maybe in the next 20-30 years to come, no, there be a can't choose someone. Young kind of ball club boy you. We are so say, what's a neckano? No one is talking about ball Achu boy you. Achu bona be secondary matter. A Yakuma Pani benevolence. Our yadi editor mobrofono and I take it center stage. And the footballer a word ye and he didn't come make a ball in Como. Pele wuye then a kind. Ye can't ball in Como. Maradona wuye and a ball have brabo bobo and ye can. But true as a footballer wuye no, the ball cry be secondary matter. The other life now and no nya so much about the ball boy no and then I take it center stage. And I'm so happy for our true life we believe we definitely the new one day a very painful day. But we need other mortals. We don't hear ye. A CSA we name fast the Banyanko They see beer but one of these reasons in I say call heaven. Nebusa Nakupon questions. Mbesa call heaven. Nemechi Nakupon send faso. Nebusa questions. Sa adventure ni papa say. Onche wa asatifo asase so. And upon no be met MA quotation. Say sini papa enchewa asase so. The same Bible say ubese onyimi cha. Ba brabo we ni. Ubo sa brabo ni we nso a yese wo nche wa asase so. And then say akore bi dada ho na e gone too soon and then panimfo se da bi and then enkora ba wiase mu ade. Enkora ba wiase di boni nti na ewu ntem no. De wani boni nso ewu ntem. So maybe ye mo braba pani bi. Ni ye ko heaven na. Some of these questions, be saying I go pon say adentina ni papa nche na ni paboni ni nso nche.
Mate Paul.
Yeah, Andy. Mame ensha sin free baby as a Christian this year no. Na me name papa din komo. Enche akra. And I know ka kire me say den tia ya na ohun se obi awu na amanfo kanipa ne ho asem na we wo ye o ena wo anyini no ebi o wa ya na Nyankopɔn pese otwa wo nkwana ne so ma wo se ne be ya ubetimanya na hini anim chefa free se ne bone adoso enyama koso no asefem enti sometimes Nyankopɔn ya fa eno mega onima hyase ne awiye se wo gya wo saa ansha na wafom kwan enti eya na ni papa bebre wo a Nyankopɔn ehu ni sese wo ntwa mo nkwana ne so a emre ko nanim no omo be yira ya onfa bonifo no so nko mo haye onfa bonifo
amo be biti o wi amanfo saa onfa ne nko no da so wi amanfo
eya no open agent sakra on Nyankopɔn asem ne de sa Christian se de wo ka no bia nyame ya adom na ye timi kwa ahini anim a ena ye betimate ne ma biase but as far as say ye wo ewiase die ewuo ye ni hu asembisa bia ye ni hu kiremu bia ono ene mankwa ono na ekum enti sometimes ye nyina ye share adansidi a but for Christian atuna kire wo say Nyankopɔn na atwa ne na ne so ama no because na nyame wo ho kwan sen enko timi gene nkwa na nyame wo ho kwan se abra wo ko fie no enko betima na fa baabi na nyame wo ho kwan se na enko betimi amana tu kwan no emfa ho any one day break near the ma wo no but nyame pe na aye wo de open no ye enti we are just hoping say obenya Kristo ahini animu chefa Nyankopɔn ahini anim chefa eno ne ade ehwehwe but me pleased with Ghana panyimfo no how reception omo de ma atwitwa some family no any ne mortal remains ne baye how Ghana for do odobo dom ni padodo na etimi wuramu Accra International Airport ekosia the mortal remains no Christian Achua Babesum eno ne ka asem ba ko kire ye se de wo ye bia yire wo ye na sum ye na nyame ya adoma omo be ma the befitting barrier na ye ka say Ghana mpanyimfo ne nso it shouldn't be said the bia obi awu ansa ye were legends be promote ase also omo ana omo before they are dead eni kwanse omo twan mu omugu enkwansa nipa bebre ye niema bia eso ani nipa bebre ye niema bia like shem crying enyansunsanso ewo society ne so yawo Black Stars players bebre omo bebo bona poni ye ene ye omo tiase no aban ne betima hye se omo boa wo but it shouldn't be said the piano ekwese obi wu ansa ne yehu do ye sometimes omo tiase a because nyini senka Christian atu tenase edi bia 90 years 100 years enke enkai ba wutie nsem amasokuna du kan nyina na masokuna du ensem no kan nyina ko wie se Christian atu no ba Black Stars no omo anu omo da enye nyina ye hu Christian atu modern mo of it is so well in the Black Stars setup in 2015 ewa Equatorial Guinea obi o share AFCON ni bibia nwi modern Christian atu bo edima Ghana enti area tournament ni nyina no ni e kan Nixon goal of the tournament sane magnificent strike now oyeye no that goal no she no kayandi against Guinea eno na win goal of the tournament ye come best player of the tournament na Christian Achu on na win orange player of the competition Christian Achu Chasam a very good player ni pace ne skill how will take you on defenders very good player and Obabe Sumo Mine he has paid his quota to the football people I enjoy Obieka but why is it that Ghana and Kwande just a Sebio Obi Freeman Christian Achu deserve even more than this Wababe Sumi but they make can say sometimes we should honor them before so mubeto an anonymous do a very fine player Christian Achu there I'm just hoping say nyame ebepe ni kukumbi dinato na dankwa mebiano ye nyina esa koshia ewa ahin memu a ye hu se Christian nyuma obey because me sure some man for bebre enso betime sua niema eniema pi every day wo ye so eniema bebre awo ye because wo ye hwene nsem amanfo ka entiandi eni kwaso onya sika bebre te se Christian aju kakra na wo na so betimi afofra ache eno ni ade ayia
okay mate me da se eno Paul Frimpong and ono so edene dia ba bright what Taylor me ma be 2 minutes bi na minti we kakra na me fa atifo nso emrem na ye hwese de besi akọ
ara wasam said ye nyina ye kan and hard na say a couple of times and a players bia ebi omusi akan ebia said ye nyina ye kan obi ani da so no na all of a sudden we free chance for us as so enso atimi akọ bia tutisi Ghana bebre okọ wachi a Robert Mensah obia penasem or the go national team camp kotoko yenkobo match modemeka menko meba munikan and obi ntokwa team na we free so we free asasi so ko and ye ba benya there was a fine player bia no ba academicals ana Ghana Southern ni national under 17 ni 20 wo ho ewo FIFA abakosemu enti obo sa stage na o dey arise to Black Stars and no a corners player corners versus Vipers Kumasi Sports Stadium keja note ye kan tudu wa wunima aso ase bia abrante ni wu ya pass o kai Bartholomew Yeboah and Casper versus Liberty ewo Dansoman Accra match ni koso a Casper lose 4-0 and abo bi koso abrante na lande Kwalebu Hospital Adeche Monday team na ya rawosem akokari ni abrante just 19 years yenya Dele Somokwe now wa bobo o si aka was Sweden wa ba Ghana wo ye train wo tema and bobo ne kon achi sei me hododom me free mu akonchan ade achi Somokwe obi anim na wa gidi wa bobo Black Stars wa ye part team na Somokwe ko so e ba ni sei aya na ya ha adwene yenya aye Ma Vivian Foemo Antonio Puerta and other host of players omo retire but due to enyama bi ntino na bia wa free mu ya 1983 Azaka se come match ewo Aguna Swadru against Tima near friends Stamford match no ansa no mu be movie no omo do elimina ka ni nya accident one of the finest goalkeepers ano mo ba near friends Samuel Ensua team wan kasabiem and Azakes no say more 1 month say omo fa nye bibia na 2 months impo ansana omo get back asase abo omo outstanding league games and adinti eba ni say I rewo sempa and we has supporter na wutia fasho otim say since 1976 ya hwehwe from eno anado enya de abunu team Shahas won kran has a Ghana league enti say eya wo say has baji league Bompire ye pa say since 76 dano usu de bofo akwata no kwase has in Accra na team ni free brown no enya de has a winning league bio e was asase we so wa bra team free brown and this season I repeat team yenu Becha United akwase has and for the first time in the history of Aduana Stars omanya win over has e wa Accra former player for Wow Stars and new Adubiase Isaac Minta and enya that 2 goals no and so etimi ade momo and mame kai 1995 Kodako versus at the same date 19 February and I know so a player enya 2 goals has lose 3-1 sa match no and yama nkoye amfa ma has sa season no so no and yama nkoye so this time ye resa and yama so bet bakoy and Kotoko so antimi anko win wo bia ni dia de brafo unum sandi since a football shase I call professional league no Kotoko nse team of free brafo Kumasi Santo aso rene wa weda say home and away back to back wase wako bono wasa akọ rene no ebi nsida so na Kotoko na mi hu ni say e be din say niam asa abetimi asi the only team a free bono Kotoko team say home and away no return leg na e ba so bono e ba so tamale na it was against Yeji Stars 1997 na Kotoko show mo tamale but not a game aye bono e behind the dia de bono say Techima 11 Wonders so Holy Stars so Techima City BA United BA Stars bofo ene aduana bechem team bia wa babunu bia no enya de Kotoko atuma se no Kumasi omo obi da no asase no eye kura ene ofiri so aye bunu afo nti eno na no ada ene ma nkoyi amfa ama eye Kotoko enso so e honti
and the said young fancy now
Nyame adom e be sa to aso na NLC enka obi as 590 mobile so legu so e ko so say